Why is it that I'm confident to say that nothing stops this fiscal train, even regardless of election outcomes? I was saying it before the election, I was saying it after the election, because it doesn't really matter, nothing stops it. The blue line is 10-year interest rates, 10-year Treasury interest rates, and the red line, we have debt to GDP, federal debt to GDP. And back in the 1980s, you had very low debt levels and you had very high interest rates. And we've gone on this 4 to 5 year decade journey of ever higher debt levels, but it's been offset by this structurally declining interest rate. And what that means, for example, if you double your debt but you cut your interest rates in half, your interest expense is still manageable. So for this whole 40-plus year period, interest expense was actually pretty manageable. But what happened is that eventually we hit zero. Just math kind of reasserted itself. And so now we're in an environment where the first time in decades, interest rates are not going structurally down anymore, and debt levels are still very, very high. They're the highest that they've ever been since the 1940s. And so interest expense is actually becoming a very meaningful part of the federal expense for the first time ever, and there's no easy way to get that under control. If they cut interest rates super low, then everybody wants to get into scarce assets. But if they keep interest rates high, they keep blowing out the federal deficit because we're kind of, like I said, we're kind of in Wonderland now.